The letter arrived on a Tuesday, crisp and official, a stark contrast to the casual chaos of his life just moments before. He sat at his small chipped kitchen table, the morning sun casting long shadows across the newsprint. The words blurred, but the message was agonizingly clear. Redundancy, economic downturn, regrettably. He gripped the paper, knuckles white, the first tremor of a future he hadn't planned beginning to shake his world. His job, his steady income, his carefully constructed illusion of security, all gone. Scene 2. The park bench became his new office, his dining room, his bedroom. Days bled into nights, the biting wind a constant companion. He tried to read, to distract himself, but the words on the worn book pages danced meaninglessly before his eyes. The ache in his stomach was a dull throb, a persistent reminder of his diminishing funds and growing despair. He watched the leaves fall, each one a tiny symbol of his own descent. Scene 3. The city, once a vibrant tapestry of opportunity, now felt like a towering, indifferent monster. He walked aimlessly, past glistening storefronts and bustling cafes, each one a stark reminder of the life he no longer had. The reflection in a shop window showed a gaunt, tired face he barely recognized as his own. He was a ghost in the vibrant parade of urban life, a statistic in the vast, unforgiving expanse of poverty. Scene 4. A flickering neon sign from a small convenience store cast a sickly green glow on his face as he stared at the sparse contents of his wallet, a single crumpled dollar bill and a handful of loose change. It wouldn't even buy a decent meal. The humiliation burned, a hot flush that had nothing to do with the cold night air. He closed his eyes, wishing he could disappear. Scene 5. He was volunteering at a community garden, pulling weeds, trying to earn a meager meal, when she appeared. She was like a vision, impossibly elegant, even amidst the dirt and chaos. Her bright, inquisitive eyes landed on him as he meticulously tended to a bed of wilting flowers. She wore a simple yet undeniably expensive dress, and her presence was like a sudden, warm sunbeam cutting through his perpetual gloom. Scene 6. She spoke to him, her voice a melody against the sounds of the city. He found himself hesitantly at first, sharing his story, his aspirations, his forgotten dreams of architecture. She listened intently, her gaze never leaving his, a genuine curiosity replacing any hint of judgment. She saw past the worn clothes and the tired eyes, seeing instead the spark of intellect and passion that he thought had long been extinguished. Scene 7. She led him to an old abandoned warehouse, its brick facade covered in ivy and years of neglect. But in her eyes, and then slowly in his, it was a blank canvas. She spoke of her vision, a community hub, an art center, a place where dreams could be built. "You," she said, gesturing to the dilapidated structure, "will design it." The trust in her voice was a powerful balm, stirring something long dormant within him. Scene 8. Months later, he stood amidst the bustling construction site, no longer a specter, but a force. The warehouse was transforming, brick by brick, beam by beam, into the vibrant space he had envisioned. He wore a hard hat. His hands were calloused from drafting and inspecting, and a confident smile played on his lips. She stood beside him, her pride in his work evident in every glance. He was building more than a building. He was rebuilding his life. Scene 9. The grand opening was a triumph. The transformed warehouse buzzed with life, a testament to their shared vision and his renewed genius. He gave a speech, heartfelt and eloquent, acknowledging her unwavering faith. As he looked at her, radiant in the crowd, he realized his journey had led him not just to success, but to something far more profound. He no longer felt like a ghost, but like a man, finally, fully alive. Scene 10. Years passed, marked by shared laughter, whispered dreams, and an unshakable bond. One breathtaking evening, under a canopy of stars, he proposed. The ring wasn't ostentatious, but exquisitely designed, a subtle nod to the architectural lines that had first drawn them together. She said yes, her eyes sparkling with tears of joy. Their wedding, a celebration of resilience, love, and a destiny forged against all odds, was a story whispered by the city. A boy who lost everything, found a girl, and together, They built a life more beautiful than any blueprint. Thanks for watching. Genesis AI is where we give you the best you can think of. Just click on that like Bert and comment where you are watching from and share with your friends. God bless you. See you on the next one. Peace.